Well, you have tuned in again in order to try and learn and develop your skills so that you could achieve even a minute level of the greatness which I will display for you. And I am tired of dominating on the battlefield with the hapless, pathetic, useless Manticore, which I have achieved a dramatically high win rate and stupendous WN8, possibly even over 3,300. I've decided to switch to an equally bad tank, the AMX 30B, the French tank, which is horrible in every way, and load it simply with regular ammo and no premium consumables and no food, and dominate on the battlefield and win the games for my team easily. In this, I will just take the funny-looking vision mechanic thing that Wargaming has added to this game to make it more frustrating for players that do not wish to be spotted. I'll head this direction and take it. Now I notice that I have a Leopard and an STB-1 with me, so there's 3 of us. We can wolf pack. And if an enemy, which it looks like he is, takes the vision on their team, we can just swarm him and defeat him 3 versus 1, which would be easy for us to take out the first enemy player as I light him. It's an AMX 13105, which only has 3 shots. So obviously the correct strategy now is for the 3 medium tanks to take him out quickly. But my teammates are floundering in the back, not knowing what's going out, so I will just ignore them and go win the game on my own. Let me just type in chat. You foolish, foolish teammates, so silly and so blind and so hopeless. You have given up an opportunity to take out one of the enemy tanks. We had them 3 versus 1, but they chose to just sit and do nothing. So I will have to flank the enemies and try and have a below average game here, which I will show you. I'm not showing you the above average games I've had because that would be too shocking for you and probably make you feel a little inadequate and possibly even cause you to uninstall the game, knowing that you will never achieve the greatness that I could display. So I will just show you some below average games of me farming some enemies that are now sitting wondering why am I being shot from 2 directions. That's not how this game is supposed to work. I was supposed to move to a choke point, press number 2 like some CCs have told me, and with my higher shell velocity and higher penetration, I can use my gun depression and fight face to face versus the enemies, and whoever gets the best RNG will win. Whoever has the best ping and whoever has the best RNG will win this ridgeline fight. There's no one supposed to be behind me shooting me, doing low roll after low roll after low roll in a tank that Wargaming prefers does not perform well. Why am I continuing to be shot by tanks that I don't see? Well, let's explain it to them easily and more carefully. You hapless cranwagon, you have exploded. And how about you? You should be lit on fire and burn to a crisp. And how about you? You should be penetrated as well. And though it may seem slightly underwhelming, I will endeavor to perform less mediocre in the next game because, as you can see in this game, as I take out this T-57, I have simply led the team to victory. Let me just use my artillery strike here. But underperformed an underwhelming battle, below average, which I have shared for you today. Typical below average battle that I have in the underwhelming tank with no premium ammo and no consumables, which results in to achieve spotting everyone and doing 4,279 damage, which is below average. A below average result with only 70,000 credits made. I hope to do better next time.
Just like the AMX 30B, a once proud medium tank, once strong and proud medium tank, there is a once proud and strong heavy tank, the KV-5, driven by Snowman from the Retter clan. And he's not top tier fighting tier 7s and 6s like this tank was designed to do. He's going to be fighting tier 8s. And he's driving around in his purple concealment like hipster. Not paying attention, and I think he's going to drive into the rock. Nope, he catches himself at the last. Thank you, he says. For someone that woke him up before he could drive into the rock. I love the KV-5. It's one of the first premium tanks I owned, and it was fun to play. Used to have to drive it around backwards because the rear didn't have weak spots, and tier 6s couldn't penetrate your rear. They could shoot your rear as much as they wanted, but they couldn't penetrate it. And there's nothing better than having a tank that can't have the rear penetrated. You just turn around. Seriously, just to turn around and drive this thing backwards. Oh, what an aim time. And the shot didn't even register. It didn't hit, it didn't bounce, it didn't do anything. It's like vanished. He's going to fire nothing but regular ammo here, guys, which is 196 pen. Versus tier 8. What? Well, we'll have to say it, then we'll get on with the commentary, but I have to say it. What a What's the correct word for a company that sells you something under the pretext that it performs a certain way and has a certain matchmaking? And then, as time goes by and there's new things for sale, just grinds it into the ground so that it's completely, utterly useless. So instead of really fighting tier 7s and 6s a lot, you're going to fight tier 8s and kind of a lot of tier 9s, and you're going to have trouble. You know, it was good, but now it sucks. It's what's the correct word? It's a scam, is what it is. If you were scammed into buying a KV5 back in the day, I did. I got scammed. I bought one, and it was fun. But I didn't know it had an expiry date. But we're featuring a guy who, I mean, he knows he's been scammed, but he's undaunted and undeterred, and he still plays it. And he had this particular game, which ends up being, you know, this will be Wargaming's proof. See? KV5 is fine. It's an excellent tank. All you have to do is you have to know. If you're not paying attention and you just look the other way, you might accidentally bounce something off your turret. 196 pen. And you can see tier 9s. You can no longer really drive it backwards. I mean, yeah, you can. You can drive it backwards, but everyone will pen your rear now. And he plays it. He makes credits. He, you know, he oh, he just, I guess he's accidentally bouncing. He keeps poking this corner. There are enemies there, and he keeps accidentally bouncing. But he plays it because it does make credits. Okay? He has an underwhelming performance rate. Can't even penetrate a tier 8 medium tank with his regular. But he's not switching to premium. This guy says, I only fire the premium when I get tier 9 matchmaking. Which happens a lot. So he's got 25 of them. He's not angling right. He's doing one thing right, and that is, you see the R2, these two huge weak spots. The rocks covering the weak spots. So this is a good spot for him, and he can't reload in time. Yes, the shot. Wargaming wanted the shot to deviate into the ground, but he can't even pen the roof of the new premium tank, which has a weak spot, an overmatchable roof, not a detachable penis, an overmatchable roof.
I need your help.
You need help? No one's going to help you, buddy. You're on your own. This is a world of tanks. There you had him. Do you see that? He had a shot right there. He did not take it. And now that guy's turned his turret, so he could bounce on that as well, because that's a new premium tank. And you're an old premium tank. You should be able to overmatch the BZ 176 roof. Right? This is a 107 millimeter gun. Not sure. Not sure. I don't know what caliber you need. Let's see. Yeah. That time you hit the little round thing, so we're not sure. What's the roof of the BZ 176, guys? Do you need? Is it 30? So you need a 90 millimeter gun or more, or is it more than that? I can't remember. I just know shoot the roof. If you shoot the roof, you got a pretty good chance. So he must. Okay, armor not pet. So he's not overmatching it. He hit the roof there and he didn't overmatch it, unless the mechanic is broken. He was hitting the weak spot, but you can overmatch the roof. Obviously, he's not because he bounced. So let's just check that. He's got 107. That time he did. The overmatch mechanic is confusing because sometimes it's full of shit. If he's got a 107 millimeter gun divided by 3, it's 33, 34, 35. If that roof is 34 or less, he should overmatch it, which begs the question, why did he bounce that shot on the roof? If it's overmatchable, if it's less than 30. But I don't know the answer. I don't know. I'm just asking. The question. You guys let me know in the comments, because I've forgotten what I used to know, but I can't remember how thick the roof armor of the BZ-176 is. I thought you needed over 100 mils, 100 millimeter gun. Like the 105s can overmatch it, but so that would mean this should, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe that bounce looked like it hit the roof, but it didn't. That's another possibility. I thought it hit the roof. It was obviously hitting the roof. But maybe it was, if you load battle hits, maybe it'll obviously tell you that it was wrong, and it really hit something else that deviated. It hit a pixel that is not overmatchable. But you can rewind the video here and slow it down, and you'll see that that shot that bounced clearly hit the roof. The roof, right? The roof was on fire, and it didn't overmatch. Boom. You can shoot him. 225, which is that's as low as you can roll. With a 300 alpha gun, that's as low as it goes. 225, right? 300 minus 75, that's minus 25%. That is... Let's look at the rolls he's got so far. 298, 290, 309, 240, 225, 301. He doesn't have any 375s. He's got a 275 though. Jeez, that one. Oh, now he's getting shot by artillery. And now he doesn't see the guy because he's stunned. He's probably still there. He's got 3 HP, guys. So easy to damage a KV-5 now. That's where this game has gone. Like Star Trek. To go where no man has gone before. This game has gone where no man thought it could go. A KV-5, if you've played this game since inception. A KV-5 fighting tier 8s. He's not fighting tier 9s. A KV-5 fighting tier 8s, so easily damaged. Put hands up if you've played this game for a long time.
Moving to support your position.
And you don't find that amusing. KV-5 can be damaged so easily now. People used to shake in their boots when a KV-5 was on the enemy team. You'd see a KV-5 approaching your team backwards with the turret turned around, drive you backwards. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum. A platoon of KV-5s. I've seen grown men pull their own heads off rather than face a platoon of KV-5s. Not anymore. Now you see a KV-5 and it's like, oh, HP Pinata. The KV-5 is the new TOG. It's crazy, isn't it? But this guy, firing, I think he fired a couple of premiums. He had 25, he's got 23, so he only fired 2. He's firing nothing but 196 pen, and he's over 4,700 damage. Was there a blind shot as well? You've got to give this guy all the credit. I think he's just being tentative here because he's got 3 HP, but just come on. You can do it. There's no sense just sitting at the back like a pussy. You might as well just go and die. Like Wargaming wants you to. The one thing this thing has that's really nice is 300 alpha and fast firing gun. This has the same gun as the T-150. Tier 6. Tier 6 Russian heavy tank. That's what this has. So, why is it fighting tier 9? Because it's got preferential matchmaking. And see, you waited, and all for naught. But we have to give credit what credit is due, guys. This guy deserves. Oh, I think he's accidentally found someone. Come on, you can do it. Boom! Yes, he gets another. And that puts him over 5,000, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? Drive off that cliff. Drive off that cliff. He aces the tank, guys. 5,039 damage. and 179,000 credits. You can buy a bottle of scotch or a bottle of wine, and if you hold on to it and treasure it and store it and keep care of it and put it in the right temperature and don't let the sunlight hit it and age it, it will gracefully enhance itself, the aroma and the potency and the fruitiness and the amazingness when you finally crack it open. Some things get better as they age. Classic vintage car. Can you imagine if I had bought my uncle's 1968 Cougar car. Oh, beautiful. Baby blue with white cutouts on the side. Yeah. Things become collector's items. Things get better with, like me, right? As I age, I get smarter and more wisdom and funnier and better looking. But not this game. What is it? Hellcat. Hellcat. But not this game. Out with the old, in with the new. Right? The classics, music, the old classics, the golden oldies. Every New Year's there's the 100 best songs of all time, and it's always, the top songs are always the amazing old classics. They don't write them like that anymore. I can't say that about this game. Every time the new one comes out, the old one gets worse. Poor KV5. We had to feature it, and we have to say that guy did amazing, and I'm glad you had that result, my friend, because it's a far and few between that you end up with a fantastic result like that. And you did it without the typical tendency now with KV5 to compensate for the power creep and the fact that it's just disgustingly bad now, is to load nothing but premium ammo so that at least you have a chance of dishing out some damage before the enemy's just, you're an HP pinata, really. But he did it without respect for that. Almost as good as me not shooting any premium ammo and dominating on the battlefield in, what is that mode called? On thrust or thrust out or whatever it's called. Onslaught. The onslaughting. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush. No need to rush. Just aim. Ah, that's right. Oh, yeah. And we had to feature, we're featuring an SPG, as you've probably noticed. Why? Because every now and then we do. SPGs are people too. Not SPGs. SPG players are people too. Right? Convicted criminals are people too. No. I made myself laugh. I just make it up as I go, guys. I keep pitching him, you keep missing him. Move over. He's moved. What's wrong with you? This guy's got the reflexes of a sloth. I think I need a holiday. I need a sunny vacation. I think I'm low on vitamin D. Okay. What are you gonna do? You gonna take the blind shot? Might as well. Ooh. Ah, you got the stun assist. And no damage at all? I'm surprised that didn't do even didn't even do 1 HP of damage. That was a very close. Like, let's watch this. This should kill him. Talk about RNG. Doesn't do any damage. Didn't even stun him. He didn't get stun assist on that? Like, I don't think there was any rhyme or reason there, guys. There was no rhyme or reason. He damaged him one shot, then he stunned him without damaging him, and then he didn't stun him or damage him. So I was... It's whatever the game decides. Okay. He's an integral part of this team. No, you don't want anything there. Why don't you counter battery now? There's 2 of them, and there's probably tracers. But you got a better shot here. This is a good shot. This is a good shot. Yeah, yeah. Boom. If it's a direct hit, boom. Does not kill him. 500 HP, Alpha, 39 pen. He did not pen him, but a little bit of a low roll. No, you don't want the K. See, when this guy's being selfish now, this M44, he wants the KV2 to move up. The KV2 will not outspot the Achilles. The KV2 will get farmed. KV2 does not have good view range, so don't expect the KV2 to go up and spot for you. Ask your T150 or your J Panther or your useless Hellcat, who's on the other side of the map. Or just be patient. Or switch your attention to the, up here, other enemy SPGs. And you rushed your shot. Now, no need to move forward, because there's a KV2 on the enemy team. Target acquire. Okay, he's going to do the target acquire thing. Can he? No, you missed. There you go. Oh, that's a nice shot. If this guy sits there, as he probably will. There's a direct hit, only 170. 39 pen. Must have hit the track. People are swearing at their teammates. The T-28 is swearing at his T-150. We don't know why. Why? Who knows? And he is going to do the shotgun maneuver. Get it right. And he did that with a number 3 shell. A heat shell. Aim circle was that big, and he hit and penned. Now let's see if he finds the last SPG. He's detected. The SPG is in the bushes. Somewhere. Somewhere right about there. Very nice. Just a cute little SPG game to end it off there, guys. They both propelled themselves. Chickens. 1003 from the B-B-B Club. A little 2K damage game. Nothing out of this world, but it's an ace. So let me know. Did you buy yourself a KV5? Do you ever play it? If you had a great game in your KV5, send it to me. We'll do a KV5 day. I'll catch you guys on the next one.